Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanitha Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be discussing week 16 of the year 2024, which is from the 15th to the 21st of April. And I wish you all a very, very happy Ram Navami. This is the day which we celebrate because this is a very important day. This is an iconic day. This is a very auspicious day because Lord Ram actually was. Actually, he's the incarnation of Lord Vishnu, and he actually came on this earth, took birth, and actually grazed this earth, planet Earth, on this day. So I'll be celebrating myself also, with my family, with my friends, Ram Navami, and I wish you all a very, very happy Ram Navami again. And this is based on, as you all know, moon's ingress in different signs and moon's interaction with all the other planets. So that's the reason, our weeklies include a lot about our day-to-day life. What exactly are we going to be experiencing? Because the major grahas who transit, they give us the overview of the particular year or a particular event, but moon actually triggers, and if at all, it actually forms a connection with the Dasha or the other planets. So definitely the event is coming through. So what exactly is this moon's ingress this week? I'll be sharing, and what exactly is happening this week. A major transit is happening. That is Jupiter's ingress in Kritika Nakshatra, a nurturing nakshatra. Kartikeya was brought up by the Kritikas, and they were the mothers of this Kartikeya. So that is why we should worship Lord Kartikeya also during this time period. So I'll be sharing my insights, and I'll be sharing the moon's ingress, the moon's position this week, and how is it going to be interacting and impacting us all in the later segment as per the 12 ascendants moon sign or the Dasha sign Vise. I'll be sharing my insights on the same. So stay connected and watch this video till the end. Coming to the chart of this particular week, which is a very beautiful week because we have Ram Navami. And Ram Navami actually starts from the 16th of April, 1:23 p.m. That's the Navami Tithi, and it ends on the 17th April till 3:14 p.m. So we will be celebrating on the 17th April. See, we are a diverse culture, we have so many festivities, we celebrate, and they are actually here to tell us that what exactly is happening. Who's Lord Ram? Lord Ram is actually, the symbol. He actually has given us a lot, a lot of lessons: duty, responsibility, righteousness, courage, fortitude, compassion, empathy, and of course, loyalty, devotion, humility, humbleness, forgiveness, tolerance, selflessness, and sacrifice. So he is actually, he's actually, his life teachings are so very important. They inspire us. So the principle of righteousness, compassion, if you want to really learn all this, you should look at or hear the story of Lord Ram, his journey, what exactly he went through, and what is his, how we can also get spiritually fulfilled. So we are going to be celebrating it in a beautiful way. What is happening in the Ram, with the Ram Lalla, the Tilak. And I'm so excited. I'm really excited about it. And I wish that I could be there to witness all of that. But yes, I'm definitely traveling, as you can all see. So do subscribe my channel, as I have mentioned here today. And this is what the chart looks like. Moon is going to be in Gemini on the 15th and is in trine to Mars and Saturn, because they are in the same element of air signs, that is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And then Cancer on the 16th, 17th, where it is going to be aspected by Rahu and in trine to Mercury, which is retrograde, and in trine to Venus as well. And then Moon moves into Leo sign, aspected by Mars and Saturn, and also by Jupiter, and in trine to Sun. Then lastly, Moon will be transiting through the Virgo sign, and that is where he will be meeting Ketu. and in Rahu Ketu axis, of course, and also aspected by Venus and Mercury. Also, we have a very important event happening, that is Mercury and Venus. Venus will be moving forward and leaving Rahu energy and will be moving towards Mercury. Mercury is retrograde though, and is also moving backwards, and Venus is moving forwards. So this is what, is also a very important and a powerful energy happening when they are at war also. There is a Necha Bhanga forming with Mercury and Venus being together in the Pisces sign, where Venus exalts and Mercury debilitates. It's in retrogression, and it's going to be at war also. See, Venus and Mercury are good friends, and being at war can just simply harm, or maybe, can impact the communication and investments and the stocks in the share market and the film industry, glam industry. Something to do with that can happen with this Rahu energy also there. So women counterpart will be in news. And we do have Sun exalted, Jupiter in the first house, in the first sign, also aspected by Saturn. And we do have Mars and Saturn conjunction. So this is a little difficult phase, but I would say that, with this festivals that we have, we can worship Lord Ram, and we can come out of whatever negatives of the astrological world, which are, the transits which are saying so. Nothing is above and over and above the divine energy. So we can seek the divine, chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, everyone. And this is going to be a beautiful one for everybody. I can assure you that. Everybody has their own ups and downs in lives. It doesn't mean that, we should give up. There are always, the cyclic movements. Sometimes it's the cycle is up. Sometimes it's down. Highs and lows do happen. There are always two sides to everything, black, white, two sides of the coin. So we must actually accept and take it in a stride, but at the same time, we must actually surrender, and we must also seek the divine, and we must trust the divine that he is the one who's going to take me out from any kind of issues or any kind of problems I'm facing, isn't it? So nothing is over and above him. So let's worship him. Let's propitiate the God. And whatever problems we all have, may God take it away, immediately, instantly. Okay. So let's celebrate this festival and forget whatever the negatives are attached to our lives, and celebrate. Even the sorrows, we should start celebrating. Okay. So first of all, I wish you all Shubh Navami, Ram Navami. So I will be writing here so that everybody can enjoy the festival. Okay, so Shubh Ram Navami to everyone, my dear audience across the globe. We do have Mahavir Jayanti also. So for the Jains, Jain community, it is on the 21st of April. And of course, we do have Jupiter transiting through the Kritika Nakshatra, which is Sun's Nakshatra. It's conjunct Sun also till the 17th of 14th of May. And for 1st of May, and Sun is going to be in Aries sign till the 14th of May. So Jupiter is going to be in Kritika from 17th April to the 13th of June. And of course, Venus and Mercury, as I said, are going to be at war. So now coming to the predictive straight away, let's dive deep into the predictions. So this is based on the ascendant, moon, or the Dasha sign wise. So you please pick up your horoscope from Drik Panchang. You will get all the, your horoscope there. You can punch in your details, your date of birth, time of birth, place of birth, and you will get all the details there. What is a Dasha sign? I will explain this also. Suppose you are in a particular Dasha, suppose you are in the Dasha of Saturn, and Saturn is in Sagittarius. And in your natal chart, first make Sagittarius your ascendant and see how the planets are in your natal chart, and then bring this Saturn, Mars, etc., all the planets from transit, this chart, which is there, superimpose it on your natal chart as per Sagittarius sign, because you're in a particular Dasha of Saturn in Sagittarius. So you should always check from that also. So it's Jupiter in Kritika is very good for the teachers, instructors, professors, and of course, nurturing ones if you are a caregiver. So this is a good time for everybody of those categories. So coming to the prediction as per the Ascendant, Dasha sign, Moon as well. So this is for Aries first. All right. So for Aries natives, this week Moon is going to be transiting your third, fourth, fifth, and lastly your sixth house. And we do have Jupiter's ingress in your Kritika, and we have Saturn's aspect here. Venus is moving forward. Mercury is also Mercury is moving backwards. Rahu is moving backwards. So they're going to be crossing each other this week. So a lot of energy, though, is going to be felt. And we do have Ram Navami as well, as you all know. So celebrate this festival, worship Lord Ram. That is on the tithi of ninth tithi of Shukla Paksha Chaitra month. This happens, and we do have Mahavir Jayanti. I wish you all a very happy Mahavir Jayanti also. So here, Moon is going to be, one by one crossing these zodiac signs. So you can be more communicative. You can be maybe traveling this week. There can be some important conversations which can take place, and very serious kind of conversations can take place, and which can actually, be the actual foundation to your future. And this is going to be a very, very important and a very crucial week also for you, if at all you are traveling overseas, if you're calling for investors overseas, from the overseas lands as well. There's a possibility of having some ego clashes with your guru. So you need to be really calm. Maybe your mentors. So you need to keep yourself under check. Just keep a constant check on your ego also. Don't think that, you're doing everything and you're overconfident and you're achiever and, because of me, everything is happening. So don't think like that, because, that will, pride leads to fall, as we all know. Self-respect is something which you should be focusing on. On the 16th and the 17th, you're quite nurturing kinds, you're at home, you want to spend more time with your family. There can be some misunderstanding which can happen, which can lead to some complication in the relationship. So make sure that you are cool-headed. Don't fall prey to the arguments, and then regret later that why did I pick up on people who are, you love so much. Also, there is a possibility that you're just renovating your place, you're doing something at home, you're changing your upholstery, tapestry, etc. And you're just, but do take care of your mother's health. And if at all you're thinking of joining anything to do with the occult sciences, any kind of new subjects that you're planning to choose, so you can be doing it during this week as well. 18th to 20th, this is the time period where you can be connecting with your own self, like you want to unwind, hobbies, pursuing your hobbies, or they can be that you come across somebody special, or there's a romance which is triggering, or there is a possibility of you going in the zone of meditation during this time period. You can be maybe, going in for some mantra siddhi, taking Dasha from somebody, going, to join some, retreat. You might be just having some kind of inclination to move towards, unwinding and that nirvana kind of a thing, that no, I don't want to waste more time. I want to just join somewhere where I can unwind and I can do things for myself and for my growth, my personal growth. That is also quite likely. And also, Moon is in the fifth house. It's like, pursuing your whatever, you like doing. It's something that you're going to be spending more time on your, things that you have not done from a long time, connecting with children. You yourself can be childlike. So that kind of a thing can just be the theme during this time period. On the 21st, Moon is going to be with Ketu. This can be little, you can be prone to little anxiety, stomach ache, or you can eat something wrong. Because Ketu gives anxiety here, so and some problem to the health. But surely you're going to be, quitting your, any kind of job that you have started. You will be quitting, or you will be completing that. So this is good for investment purpose if at all you want to go for investments. And because Mercury is also right opposite this place, and so it is definitely going to give you that benefit. And you might just be going in for some fitness regime, some sports activity, which is going to be definitely giving you that health, good health. But you need to focus on that. You need to go and see. Ketu is microorganism. So maybe, you can have some health issues or flu or cough or cold. So take good care of yourself. As it is, from here, Sun and Jupiter are in the 8th house. So some revelations will be made about yourself. You will come to know about your own potential. You might just take travels and learn more. So all that is what this week is going to be giving us. And also Jupiter is going to be transiting Kritika Nakshatra. So this is very positive for you for forming foreign connections, going in for some teaching profession. If at all you want to be a professor, if you want any promotion, so you'll be getting that as well. Travels are definitely on cards. So I'll be making a separate video of the same Kritika's Jupiter and Kritika. And of course, this is going to be a very positive time period for you overall, and for student natives also. Okay. Relationship wise, you need to be you have to handle things with care. All right. Coming to the next sign, that is Taurus. Taurus natives, first of all, wishing you Shubh Ram Navami, Mahavir Jayanti, and good time to celebrate. I'm sure you will worship and you will pray for me and my family also. Thank you so much. And for Taurus natives, Moon is going to be in your 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th houses this week. And it's going to be in the 2nd house on the 15th. And this is the time period when you'll be considering to connect with your family for finance, or maybe you'll be taking them out for dinner, or you're going to be connecting with people who are actually helping you out with your financial planning. And you are actually considering this time period for growth. And as it is, you have a Venus, Mercury, and Rahu in your 11th house. So this is a very good time period to think about where to park the funds, how to connect with the people who can help you out in your financials, and how you can grow. So this is also the time period where you can connect with the influential people also during this time period. And this is a good time to start any new venture if you're thinking of. And you should be very careful about any kind of arguments during this time. On the 15th, especially, you can have unnecessary arguments, unnecessary financial, expenditures. So don't fall prey to the flamboyancy, this person is buying this, so let me also go ahead with this, or, let me show off, or let me just show that I'm good. Some people, they don't, from inside, they are hollow. So they keep getting into those arenas where they can project big about themselves. So that is something that you have to be really careful about. It can lead to all of pride leads to fall, as you know, and show off, definitely flamboyancy leads to nowhere. So you should keep a constant check on yourself. And 16th, 17th is a good time period for travels. Moon is going to be in your 3rd house. And this is also a good time period for connecting with your guru, your mentors, travels for work. And this is going to give you some good connections, influential people. You'll be connecting with bosses, and your co-workers are going to recognize what you're doing. They're going to be acknowledging whatever you are putting the effort, howsoever you're doing, they are going to be acknowledging now. So it had been a delayed kind of a thing, but you definitely will be. There's a lot of workload. I know you have been doing a lot, and you have been going through a lot also, but your Lagnesh is exalted, but it's with Rahu. So there is a lot of confused state of mind in whatever you're doing. There can be complications with your partner, unnecessary complication or unnecessary misunderstanding can happen. But this is definitely a very good time to connect with your siblings, your partner, your younger brother, your siblings, as I said, and your neighbors. So this is something which is going to make you a little happier. And then Moon will be transiting through your 4th house. That is on the 18th to the 20th. And this is the time period when you want to be at home. You want to see, this things will proceed at a sluggish and unsettling phase, during this time period to start with. But then, you will be handling or tackling everything well, and relationship, personal life, everything is going to be a little better. Suddenly, you will feel that you are, mentally sound, and you're connecting with people, and you're just feeling little light. And maybe, you will be cooking something at home, and you're just with your family unwinding. So that is something which can lead to some positive energies in the fourth house zone. You may feel private. You might want to keep things to yourself. You want to keep, something, like connecting with your childhood days, or something to do with past. You're quite emotional when moon is in the fourth house, but you're in the Leo sign, so you can be a little fiery also. At the same time, when moon transits through your fifth house, so this is the time period you have to take care of your job, your profile, your relationship, because on the 21st, there is a scope or a possibility of you having argument with your partner, or, you just forcing things, pushing things, and things just falling apart. So you need to be very careful around that time. And spending time out of the house will be good for you. You can involve yourself in some fun activities, or some spiritual scriptures you can read also, or some mantra chanting, or going in for some meditation would be good idea for you. You can be a little lazy, so you should be you should try to work out, and you should figure out how you can really, work through the bigger goals of life. So for children also, you can have some distant relationship with your children. There can be some complications here and there, some arguments with them. So you need to keep a constant check on all these things. There can be good points, there can be bad points that I'll be sharing with you. And it's a beautiful week. I consider it to be the festivals to be the best time period to learn and know. And, they are the reminder calls that, yes, follow the right path, be humble. So that is something which the Ram Navami and Mahavir Jayanti is trying to tell us this week. All right. So, and as you know, I always love to dress up whenever I go to the temple and all, I really, so I thought that, let me celebrate Ram Navami with you all. And that's why I'm dressed like this. So coming to the next sign, that is Gemini. So for Gemini natives, this week moon is going to be in your first, second, third, and fourth houses. And we do have Ram Navami, Shubh Ram Navami to my dear viewers, and happy Mahavir Jayanti, and a great week ahead. So moon, when is in the first house, you can be a little more nurturing. You can be a little more, emotional on the 15th to start with. You can be maybe very sensitive about the environment. Confidence can be better, decisions can come easier, impulsiveness and sensitivity can reign supreme these days, and you may feel that you're taking greater offense to things. So just lie low, don't take things very, very heavy, just take it easy. And don't be too vulnerable, don't show your vulnerabilities to others. It can be that you're just going to be too much impulsive or sensitive, and people might take you for a ride and granted. So that is something that you should work on and be aware of also. And these are good energies for yourself. If you want to go for a hairdo or appearance change or something to do with your own self, so this is a good idea. This is a good week for that as well. You want to pick up that book you have not read from a long time, maybe, and at the workplace also, you can have some kind of, workload related to the female counterparts. Maybe you'll be connecting to the AI, or, doing something with the computers, something designing, especially, you're getting into that architect or architectural, or maybe vastu or designing, all that can be also part of it. And you're expressing your feelings, you have a strong desire to express yourself and interpret your reactions and how you take it in a stride. Then moon is going to be in your second house on the 16th and the 17th, and this is the time period when you are too much tied to your financials, or maybe there is a lot of expenditures and you're feeling that, oh, how to plug in those expenditures which are just growing. So this can be that you're just buying something in impulse and then you regret. That is something you have to be cautious about. And from there, 8th house has Saturn and Mars as it is. So you will be regretful unnecessarily. You're just traveling, you're just going out, you're unwinding, you're thinking like that. But ultimately, you think that you come to know that, oh, I wasted so much time. I should have, sat at home rather than just going out and spending so much money. So that is something you have to be careful about. And you can be thinking about your monetary status also, and in that competition, you are just, trying to prove yourself that you're big or you're better or you're just insecure. And then you're showing that to others. That is something that you should handle really carefully. And you can be a little, this you seem to be a little predictable and boring also during this time period. So you need to be more conversant, and you can talk to people, and you can just, maybe cook and feed your family some good food, some good dish. That is something which can make you connect with them as well. And in relationship, you may feel a surge of romance, and you can connect with someone special. 18 to the 20th, moon is going to be in your third house, and this is the time when you are going to be communicative, you're going to be traveling, your mental energy is high than the normal days, and you're going to be in that mode where you are going to be connecting with people more. And this is going to be a good time period to converse some topics which are actually, at the workplace. Maybe you're thinking about growth, and you're discussing your projects, and the future planning is going on. So all of that happens when moon is transiting your third house, and it's a good transit for you. And as it is, moon is transiting the second place away from its own zone. So this is going to be giving you upliftment in your financials also. This is a growth time. And also, I have seen that you can be little more aggressively, inclined towards achieving your goals now. You want to just work harder. Yes, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to connect with people, I want to make more money, I want to learn more. All those is, the thirst is, it's never ending, that kind of a phase. Then lastly, moon is going to be in your fourth house. Ketu is as it is transiting there. So, you're having lack of concentration, lack of peace with moon transiting there as well. You're very emotional, you're very much homey, and you want to evaluate your roots, your inner foundation, how well these are cultivated in you. So you're going to be grounding your feet firmly to the ground, or maybe you'll be connecting with your family members. You're going to be having some connection with your intimate relationships. You're going to be redoing your place. But this can be a little anxious day for you, especially 21st. So make sure that you're well equipped, rather than just be careful about your communication with others. It can be a little harsh, or it can lead to some kind of misunderstanding also. So just keep a constant check when moon is transiting your fourth house zone. And surely you're good to go and worship Lord Ram and chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. This is for everyone. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Cancer. So for Cancer natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your 12th, first, second, third, and third houses, sorry. Okay. So when moon is in the 12th house, it's like, the end of the cycle. You are pretty much spiritual. You're pretty much contemplating what happened, what did I do, what did I miss, what should I have, what should have been the way of handling things. You're thinking about all of that. And it can be the time period when, your emotions are more hidden to yourself. You're to yourself and to too emotional about your your inner peace. Actually, you're too much to yourself. As you relax, you rejuvenate, you reinvigorate, you want to just start the whole cycle again. So you're just spending more time to yourself, and you're just in that where you want to take a break from the old jing bang. You don't want to be with anyone. You want to connect with your own spiritual self, and you want to do things which is like maybe artistic, maybe preparing for a presentation, all of that. And also there is Ram Navami. I wish you all Shubh Ram Navami, and I wish and pray for you all. So and a very happy Mahavir Jayanti also for the Jain community of ours. So thank you so much for watching my videos, and I wish and pray for everyone, every transit, good, bad, ugly, can be actually, handled well if you are, connecting to the divine. So this is a very beautiful time to connect with the divine, when moon is in the 12th house, especially the cycle is coming to an end. And this is the time period when you will be looking for better and new opportunities. Now there will be major decision making which is going to be coming through. Any travels to the foreign land would be productive, and you would be fruitful. And this is going to be giving you a kickstart again, when moon transits through your first house, and that is happening on the 16th and the 17th. You're the nurturing one, you're the caring one, you are just don't get too sensitive about what others are saying, and how they are behaving with you, because you can just get carried away in your emotions, and people might just take you for granted. So don't be vulnerable. This is not the time period when you should be just showing your emotions like that, that people take you for granted and take you for a ride. So just balance everything. And also there is a possibility of you to the going in for some appearance change or a surgical process, to look good, cosmetic surgery, as we say. So this is a time period because Venus is also in the trine and is exalted. So this is a good time period to start any new procedure, any new job. If you're thinking of making friends, or meeting friends, so this is a good time period. If you're waiting for a job proposal, so this is the time that you will, because Sun is also exalted, so there can be that you will connect with the bosses and the seniors or the mentors, and people will definitely, the avenues are opening, they're going to acknowledge you, they're going to reciprocate you for your growth also, and for your purpose of life. So this is going to be a very, very iconic week, as it is Ram Navami. Ram is also, with this Cancer ascendant. So for you people, this is a beautiful time period, actually, so you should worship Lord Ram, and you should chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. This is applicable for everyone, and it's a beautiful week. I'm so thrilled and excited myself. You can see how excited I am with this week coming up week. So have a great, great week. And then moon moves into your second house on the 18th to the 20th. And here it is going to be aspected by Mars and Rahu. Now, Mars and Saturn and Jupiter and Sun is also in trine. So this is like, a very beautiful time period for making decisions as far as your financials are concerned. Maybe, you will be getting investors, but don't overspend. Saturn is there. Saturn will restrict you though. But at the same time, you might just eat something spicy and very cold, and then you can have some stomach related problems. So be careful, and don't be harsh with your own people. You can be you can lose your cool on this day. So just watch out. And also, you might just go on a shopping spree, spend a lot, and then feel bad about it. So don't do that. Then moon transits through lastly your third house, that is Virgo. So this is the time period when you might just want to travel, you want to learn more, you want to communicate with your people. Ketu is there, so you might not be that communicative also, but maybe it can lead to a very complicated communication. Maybe you're trying to say something, but people are taking you otherwise. So you have to be careful. You are going to be applying for visa, etc. So this is not the day. 21st can be little tough day for you. If at all you're filling up the form, etc. You're thinking, it's a of course Sunday, so you might just be thinking of doing things where you want to plan your future right now. So you're thinking about how you can fix the appointment, etc. You're just trying to maybe discuss about your selling of property, etc. Some real estate related issues you're going to be discussing, and maybe you're going to be doing some project. You're working on that, or you're discussing online with your bosses, co-workers. Can happen overseas, who are overseas, and you can't connect with them on the daily basis. So you're going to be online and discussing on a Sunday also. You're working, okay? But short journeys on card. So maybe you're going to be taking your family out. It's a long, I've seen it's a long weekend, with the Eid and Ram Navami also ahead. So people are taking an off and they are just, on the vacation. So this could be you coming back, planning to come back also time period. Okay. So this is what, and good for the student natives if at all they're planning any job, or, students who are waiting for the internship, etc. So this is a good time period for that kickstart as well. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Leo. So for Leo natives, first of all, I wish you all a very happy Ram Navami, and also a very happy Mahavir Jayanti, and beautiful week ahead. And I wish you all a very, very Shubh Ram Navami first of all, and to your family as well. So this week, Moon is going to be transiting your 11th, 12th, and first and second houses. And when it's in the 11th house, this is a time period to connect with your community, with your family, with your people around you. And this can also be bringing about some expenditures overseas as well. So there is a possibility of meeting friends overseas, or could be that you're going to be, maybe you're going to be planning something big, something huge. You're emotionally craving for freedom. You want, you feel like that you express yourself as an individual, and that is more important to you during this time period. You're quite innovative, you're quite assertive also. You feel better in the groove. So connect on the 15th with your group, with your family members, with your siblings, with your friends, your community you move around with, and also be charitable. This is a good time to do the donations. If at all you're thinking of donating something, so do it on the 15th when Moon is in your 11th house. And it's a very good time for working through your ideas. You're thinking about growth, you're thinking about future investments, etc. You're planning very well, and you're meeting some influential people also maybe during this time period. And this is something which is going to be very positive for you. Then Moon is going to be in your 12th house on the 16th and the 17th. Here, Moon is aspected by Rahu, and there is a Venus and Mercury also in trine in the Pisces sign. So this is like, your emotions are more hidden. You are planning something big, but it is something which you want to keep to yourself. You should actually, in fact, you should keep things to yourself. Something which is going to keep um, you're not that outwardly, you're not expressive, and Moon is in the 12th house, right? That's the end of the cycle, right? So it's like, the emotional drama, all the nonsensical things, you just want to cut off and you want to just be. That is something which, Moon in the 12th house does. Those energies are pretty much emotional. Somebody has hurt you maybe, and you're not feeling up to it. Maybe your friend, your family member, whosoever, you are connecting with. And of course, 7th house has a Mars and Saturn, so could be with your partner. So partner is not reciprocating the way you wish to. There can be something which is, the emotions are hidden. So maybe you're not well, you want to be in in your room, or you just want to relax and rejuvenate yourself. So that is something. And maybe you're going to be very spiritual. You're going to be how we introspect. When we are isolating ourselves, when we're aloof, then we do all this. We want to understand what is our spiritual life, what is the growth that we are having. So all those things happen when Moon is in the 12th house. Could be traveling also. When you travel, when we are in that traveling mode, it could be mentally, it could be physically. That is something which happens in the 12th house. It is also about confinement and about imprisonment or hospitalization also. So take good care of your health and your partner's health as well. Also, Moon is going to be in your first house on the 18th to the 20th. And here it is going to be aspected by Mars and Saturn and Jupiter as well. So in the first house, the cycle begins again. So you can be maybe, starting some new ventures. You're thinking about growth. You're thinking about meeting people. The new cycle has begun actually, when Moon is in the first house. You have the drive to get things done, and you can accomplish many tasks. Confidence can be better. Decisions can come easier. Impulsiveness and sensitivity can reign supreme these couple of days. So you need to be careful about your impulsive actions. You need to take good care of your emotions. You don't have to be vulnerable. Don't show others that you're very sensitive. You're very concerned about everything. Nothing should actually be outwardly. Keep it to yourself for some time. Then, people will not take you for granted. That is something that you need to work on. If at all you have any plans to change your look or do something about yourself, look good, so you can do it on this day. And this is about the support system that you have, depends on that. Everybody's chart is different. And Mars and Saturn are also looking here. So you have to take care of your relationship. You have to take care of your emotions as well. So all that you have to take good care of. Okay. One sec. Excuse me. So then moon is going to be transiting your third house, second house, that is, sorry, second house on the 21st, where moon is going to be in Rahu Ketu axis, Mercury is retrograde, and it's in the second house with Ketu there. I know the expenditures are pretty much increasing, going outbounds because Ketu is there. Ketu depletes. Ketu cuts you off from the family life, from your speech. Maybe, you can have verbal communication gap, or there can be complications or miscommunication, misunderstandings because of this Ketu energy here, or you're eating wrong foods also. So, or maybe you sometimes I've seen people become very sattvic, very, vegan, or they become, they don't want non-vegetarian diet with Ketu transiting here. But you do have, that worry, on mind that, how I should handle my finances during this time period. Expenditures are increasing. And there's a great chance of impulse when moon transits there, that, you are drawn to purchase those items which are of no use. You will be spending and then you will be regretting. All that happens, how your self-esteem and monetary status, how you can increase that. That is something which is all the time going on in your mind. And maybe, you're going to be getting some foreigners as your guests, and then you're treating them, you're being hospitable, and you're going to be spending on them. That is also one way to look at this moon's transit. Also, there is a possibility of expenditures in overseas journeys as well. Jupiter and Sun are very well positioned in your ninth house. So this is going to be giving you some growth, education, learning more. And of course, after the 8th house transit, this Jupiter and Sun are together here. Jupiter is in Kritika Nakshatra. So this is also very positive for you if at all you're in the teaching line, or you're in the profession of consultancy, or something to do with where you can, guide people, nurture people, doctor, etc. So this is a very good time period for you guys. You will be doing really well. And of course, this is going to be a growth time, and you'll be meeting people who are going to be helping you in your future projects, work-wise. You will get good guidance. So use this week as, worship Lord Ram, and definitely he will pull you through. Okay. Chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya 408 times every day. Coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. So for Virgo natives, first of all, I wish you all a Shubh Ram Navami, and I wish you all happy Mahavir Jayanti to the Jain community, especially. And of course, a very happy week ahead with Ram Navami here. I'm very excited and I'm very thrilled because, I really celebrate all these festivals. Of course, depending on where I am. So I will definitely be visiting the temple. I'll be visiting my friends, my family will be celebrating. These are actually the reminder calls, how to be humble, how to be, just like Lord Ram, how Lord Ram is, so the life lessons about righteousness, compassion, selflessness, all this we actually learn from Shri Ram. So we must, take this week as the beautiful week to learn our lessons and depend on him, right? How we can depend on him and how he can pull us through. So moon is going to be in your 10th, 11th, 12th, and first houses this week. And to start with, in the 10th house, very good transit. You're going to be working and you're going to be really charged up, maybe some new projects coming through, and you're very happy about it. You're elated. You're meeting some influential people also, and you're going to be discussing some new projects which are lined up. Something which is over and something which is going to start, something very different which is going to start now with moon in the 10th house. Moon loses his Digbala here. You can be a little lazy, but yes, definitely it is a good time period for getting those, what you have actually, you have put the effort. Now is the time to reap the results. So this is a very positive time for that reason. Evaluate whether whether or not your goals are truly serving a purpose for your inner needs, or just have some security. Okay. Issues related to your social status, career, authority figures, especially parents, can come up now with moon in the 10th house. You may find you're not satisfied with where your life is going. Somehow what happens, when moon is in the 10th house, you don't get that kind of accolades from others. You don't get those acknowledgements, and you feel a little uneasy or too emotional about your atmosphere, that why people are not listening to me, why people are not helping me out. But surely something new comes up after that. So you need to be, detached from whatever, the mindset is taking you to. So this is something which is going to be giving you more responsibilities, but less accolades. So just accept it. Then moon is going to be on the 16th, 17th in your 11th house, and you're quite free. You're feeling quite independent. Now you want to just start something very, something new, something special, something where you can be more innovative, and you are feeling much better with by connecting with your own people around you, the community. You feel better there, and maybe you're going to go and visit a orphanage or an old age home or some NGO. You're going to be just being charitable or being quite humanitarian. So this is something for the humanitarian causes. You're going to be helping others. So this is something which happens, and during this time. And especially, people who are going to drive you, people who are going to be helping you, you're going to be connecting with them this week. You're emotional and they're also emotional. Seeing old friends, reconnecting with them is also quite possible. And you're going to be very supportive of some people around you who need your help. And maybe some new relationship triggers also, with Venus also in the 7th house. Good time to get married as well. Then moon moves into your 12th house on the 18th, 19th, and 20th and stays there. And it is about the hidden emotions. When moon is in the 12th house, it is like, um, there's less clarity about what you really want to do. You want to just isolate yourself. You should actually give some time to yourself. You must come out of that, too much of commotion around you. So you are feeling quite isolated. You are traveling maybe, so you're away from your home. You're redoing your place. You're more spiritual now. You want to connect with people who are into, growth and spiritual growth, etc. So maybe you're going to be joining some ashram or something, meditation center. So you feel, you're quite to yourself and very creative. You might just make something very creative and you just present it to others, quite likely. And this is also the time period to make money from the foreign land, quite likely. From the 12th house, there is a Ketu in the second house when moon is in the 12th house of yours. So the Ketu in the second house might bring about some relationship issues, or you can go a little harsh with your family, with your people. So you have to be careful about. And in the 8th house, you have a Mercury, Rahu, and Venus. So there can be some hidden relationship which can come up, or somebody from the past, ex-partner can come into your life as well. So you need to be very careful about your relationship. You need to decide what you really want. Moon lastly will be in your first house where Ketu is. So this is the time when you can be very emotional about your family, about your people around you, and you can just make wrong decisions in impulse. It's like, Ketu energy gives you too much of, anxiety. Ketu is isolation again. In the 12th house, as it is, you are isolated with Ketu energy in the first house again, back and forth, 5 days continuously, you feel low and out, and, you feel that, oh, nothing is working. But remember, there's a Ram Navami this week. So if at all you ever feel that, things are not moving, remember, divine energies are over and above everything, everything. So depend on that. I will give you my example. Whenever there is a problem, I always sit in my prayer room and I just, discuss things. Honestly speaking, I tell him, I'm in a problem. I'm feeling low today. So you have to take me out. Nobody else can do it. And I don't know, somehow something happens. Some grace just suddenly falls and I'm just out of it. I'm just out of it instantly. And that is why, it's up to you. How you want to chant a mantra, you want to sit in silence, you want to talk to him, you want to fight with him, you want to demand whatever you want. I think that is the way, you will get it. Until unless you have that connect, that he exists, he does exist. Think like that. This whole universe, it is, how is it sustaining? How everything is so meticulously planned? There is a force. So that force is something that you have to actually ask for, that yes, I'm suffering, I'm having this problem, just take me out. And he will experience it yourself. Okay. And I'm sure there will be many who are watching me. They can also share their experience. I'm sure they have experienced these energies themselves. It's not only me or anybody else, who has experiences. I think everyone once in a lifetime, they have experienced some magic, which is, like something which you never thought of, which has happened. Something which actually, has, oh, this was magic. How this happened? Miracle. This was a miracle. Okay, enough. Okay, try it out yourself. I wish and pray for everybody, and Virgo natives, you will be fine. Don't worry. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Libra. Libras are also feeling down and out. I know everything will be fine. Don't worry, because you are heading to a Ram Navami, a beautiful week ahead. Please, please, please worship Lord Ram and say that all my problems, please take them away. Or you can simply just say that, yes, if I have a problem, just give me that strength to face them. If I have to go through this time period, let it be there, but you be with me to sail through this phase. Okay. So I know there is a problem. You're having issues because Rahu is in your 6th house, Ketu is in your 12th house. You're having problems in financials, in your job front, you're having issues. I know. In relationship, you're having issues. Health-wise, you're suffering. So everything is going to fall in place. Don't worry. Everything is going to be fine. With moon transit this week, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th houses, things are looking better. Good transits. 15th moon is going to be in your 9th house. You might be traveling. You might want to learn more. You want to just pick up that book and start reading. Could be that you meet somebody who is going to be giving you that guidance. Okay. And your mentor, your guru, or somebody, maybe your sibling, your own siblings. Okay. Your house help, they also teach us so many things. So maybe, you will connect with someone who can guide you and teach you something during this 15th. And it's a very beautiful time period for travels also. 16th, 17th moon is going to be in your 10th house. So this is the time period you have a lot of work to do and you're not getting any acknowledgement. You're very, very serious. You're very, very emotional about yourself, Oh my gosh, you're self-pitying. Why I'm not getting anything? Why I'm doing so much? Why me? That kind of a phase. So don't worry, things will definitely get better for you. It is just a bend. It's not the end. Right? We have been hearing all these sayings, so I'm using it. I've not made it. I've been using what I've heard. But surely, see, 10th house is a Cancer sign. What happens? They have a fluctuation in the career. Wherever Cancer sign is, you people go through a lot of upheavals. And moon exalts in the 8th house of yours. Remember, the 10th lord exalts in the 8th house. So what happens, these people will have to go through a lot of hurdles and obstacles, but they will be the achiever. Remember, they will achieve it because moon exalts them. So after a lot of struggle and after a lot of complications, you will definitely come out with flying colors. Be patient. Don't give up on yourself, please. Don't think that this is just not working. I don't want to do it. Don't give up. Things will definitely fall in place. And I can assure you, with Rahu energy in the 6th house, you're going to be really flourishing well at the workplace. You will be doing well. If at all you are without a job, you will get one. Everybody will be fed if they have, if they have the food is available for everyone on this planet. Remember. So moon will be in your 11th house, and that's happening on the 18th, 19th, 20th. And you will connect with your friends, your family. You will take them out for dinner, etc. Or maybe you will be going to an orphanage, NGO. You'll be working through your creative energies. You will be understanding What is your relationship? How you can, be better off in your relations, how you can improve. So all that is what will happen in the 11th house. And you will be working on your investments also. Maybe you will make good amount of money during this time and you'll be happy and elated. Okay, just take good care of your health during this time, though. If at all you have been having health issues, you will feel better. Don't worry. And on the 21st, Moon is going to be in your 12th house and Ketu is waiting. So in the 12th house, you know what happens? You are more hidden. The emotions are more hidden. You want to be more, inwards. You don't want to express. And as it is, Ketu is there. So you might be very spiritually inclined. You want to connect with the spiritual realms, somebody who is actually, taking you to a satsang or a spiritual ceremony, is taking place, or gathering is there. You're going to be attending a ceremony, or somebody is in the hospital. You're going to be serving there, helping them out. Could be. Travels is a big no-no during this time period. So avoid and take the blessings of Lord Ram and worship and chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevai. This is something which is going to be really helpful for you also. Okay. And growth. You will get that growth. And be the, attract or manifest good things in your life. Remember, Ketu is in your 12th house. The more you manifest good things, they will happen. The more you attract negative energies, that will happen. So we knowingly, unknowingly, we start saying, oh, I have a lot of problem. I have a lot of issues. And it actually grows exponentially. If we can manifest negative energies, why can't we manifest good things? Why can't we manifest positive energies in our life, positive events in our life? So start speaking good things and they will happen. They will happen. Okay. I promise you. Coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. A very, very Shubh Ram Navami, Scorpios, and a very happy Mahavir Jayanti this week and celebration time. Whenever there is, especially anything divine attached to the festivals, we all have that, in India, especially the Indian culture. That is about festivities, and, they teach us the righteousness. Lord Ram teaches us righteousness, patience, how we can develop patience, how we can be more sacrifice. We have to learn from Lord Ram, all of that. So all the festivals have something to tell us, something to impart, something where we can, grow in life. So that is why it is very essential to read the classic texts. We must read the stories behind these festivals. So Ram Navami is the birth of Lord Ram. So I wish you all a very happy and a Shubh Ram Navami. Pray for everyone in the world for peace. And, people are power hungry now. We should pray for peace around and growth. We should grow together rather than, just pulling each other down, right? Moon is going to be transiting your 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th houses this week, and it's going to be a little upheaval time during the 15th. You might just have some, irritability, or maybe there is a something which you didn't want or didn't expect to happen can happen, and it can lead to some uneasiness. Don't worry, we have Ram Navami this week, so you will definitely get that grace. The grace is always flowing. We are actually forgetting to ask for it. We are not immersing into it actually. So this week you will feel that, the energies are to start with little low, and then gradually you will start picking up. 16th, 17th is much, much better days for you. You will learn more. You will learn from your experience. Okay, this happened and this did not help me. I should not be going that route. I should be following some other path for success. Maybe you will learn more. You'll be acquiring more knowledge. You will be upskilling yourself. You're thinking of connecting with your guru or somebody who can guide you through and take the help of your own wisdom. Okay. So that is something which Moon in the 9th house will do. And as it is, from the 9th, you have a Saturn and Mars seated in your 4th house. So this is not good for your father's health. So take good care of your mother and father's health also. They require attention. And Good time to purchase property though. On the 18th to the 20th, moon is going to be in Leo sign in your 10th house. So this is the time period where you will be feeling little, too much of workload is there. So you have that fire energy, which is working. Now you want to do things, you want to just, grab the opportunity. Maybe there are some people who are going to be coming from the overseas land. There are meetings going on and a lot of work is there. And ultimately you feel that, oh, I did so much, but I did not get the acknowledgements or reciprocation for the same. But that's okay. That is just, the way the bosses and the seniors work. They don't want to spoil you. So accept it and, just take it in a stride. Also, moon is going to be, here right opposite Saturn and Mars. So energy is pretty much high. And Mars is losing Digbal and so is moon. So it is like, the zeal is there, but it is, within you. You're not able to express it, this zeal, because moon loses Digbala here in the 10th house. So you're very emotional about your work, about your growth, and about how you can, get the promotion, etc. So you're working through all of that, but you're not getting it. So it's quite frustrating, It is a delayed process, but don't worry, you will get it ultimately. If at all you have any issues with your children or a progeny problem, so that is also going to get resolved this week. Moon is going to be in your 11th house on the 21st. There can be some complications with your friends, the community you move around in, with your neighbors, with your siblings. There can be some confused state of mind, but surely good for your financial growth. Maybe you will get an assignment or you will get that business or that order that you have been waiting for, some deal coming through. So this is definitely very positive. And it's a good time period for your health also, for competition success. If you're looking for a government job, especially government examination you're taking, so this is a good time period for your success as well. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. Sagittarius natives, I wish you all, first of all, a very Shubh Ram Navami and Mahavir Jayanti. Happy Mahavir Jayanti to the Jain community. Thanks for watching the video. Please do subscribe in. And this is based on the moon's transitions. Moon is going to be in your, one sec. Moon is going to be in your 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th houses this week. On the 15th, moon is going to be staying in your 7th house all through. And this is the time when you will be very emotional about your partner, your relationship, or maybe for your family members, somebody who's apart from you, right opposite you is others. So that is the 7th house. So you're incomplete without the 7th house from any house. So when moon is transiting here, you can be very nurturing kinds. Your partner can be very nurturing kinds, or you are actually focused more on the relationship, how the relationship is, how you can build on it. Oh, my partner, you're suspicious also. What is my partner doing? Where the partner is going? Which work is he or she doing? All those is, somebody who is like maybe, your own mother, your father, you're just keeping a close eye on the people around you. So that is what is moon. And you're nurturing ones, very possessive. That is something which moon does. Or maybe you're taking them out for a dinner or dining or wearing new clothes and going out. All that is quite likely when moon is in the 7th house. Then moon transits your 8th house on the 16th and the 17th. You can be having a lot of emotions running, the flux of energy. You're thinking about growth. You're thinking about new things. You want to do things impulsively, but you have to be composed. You can make wrong choices and decisions. It could be the time period you're working on your project. You're awake the whole night long and you're not able to spend time where, you can take rest. So having coffee and, working and, late nights, etc. happen when moon is in the 8th house. And you're actually getting into the core of everything. The research mindset, it's something where it's a dark, it's something hidden. So you're working on some projects where you have to do the research. That is something which is called the hidden arenas, right? So when moon is here, it is about your mind, getting involved in all these things, thinking about sexual acts. That is also seen from the 8th house. So all these things can trigger when moon is in the 8th house. So you need to keep a constant check. Don't make any impulsive and hasty decisions, especially during the 16th and the 17th. And you have Shubh Ram Navami. Please pray to Lord for everyone, for peace of the world, and also chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Even if you are having problems in life, you definitely have, over and above all this, is the divine energy playing out. So you have to depend on that and worship and ask for things that you really want. Manifest good things and you will get it. Moon is going to be in your ninth house on the 18th, 19th, 20th. Some travel plans are just, in the pipeline. You're thinking about growth. You're thinking about upskilling yourself. You're going to be maybe going for some vacation. You're taking a small break, short break for 2, 3 days, taking family out. Also could be that, your father's health is not okay and you're just going to meet your father if you're away from your father, or you're just focusing more on upskilling yourself, maybe writing a book, reading a new book, working on a new project. So all that happens, and could be that you're thinking about your how you can make money out of money, how you can, just park your funds in a proper way. All those energies will be predominant on the 18th, 19th, and 20th. Lastly, moon is going to be in your 10th house. So 10th house, you have a Ketu. As it is, you're just getting withdrawn from your work. I don't want to do it. You're losing interest. And when moon comes there, you're all the more, uh, emotional uh, about your condition, situation, because something happens at the workplace that pulls you down. You're doing, but you're not getting the recognition, you're not getting the promotion, so you're feeling quite demotivated. What happens? Something should inspire. What inspires us? Growth. Okay, this person is doing well, I can also get inspired and I can also do. You do it and then you don't get it, so you're feeling those energies. During the vibe is like that, when moon is transiting through your 10th house. So the energies are pretty much towards bogged down kind of an energy. But don't worry, worship Lord Ram. He will give you that. You have to have patience, learn from him, follow the right path, be more giving, be more nurturing, be more caring. Only then, you will get that back. All right. So sometimes people tell me, I keep doing, but I don't get anything in return. So we have to quit the accounts, right? Maybe that person has done a lot for you in the previous life and you have to do it now. So big deal. So do it and quit your karma, isn't it? So if you follow astrology, you have to follow this. Everything is karmic. So you have to, be giving, and you will see that something will happen. This leisure, will get balanced out. Don't worry. So this is what is happening during this week, and good for student natives, good for children, progeny, and also Saturn is looking here, so you have to take care. In fact, progeny wise, there can be some complications, but Ram Lalla is there. He'll take care of you. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. See, these divine energies keep us going. Actually, I'm telling you, these festivals. So Capricorn, I first of all wish you all a very Shubh Ram Navami and a very, very beautiful, beautiful time ahead. And as it is, this is a Navavarsha, this is a new Hindu new year which has begun. So we have already started with the new energies. We can feel the energies. See, negatives do happen. War does happen, fires, earthquakes, wildfires, train accidents, road accidents, air accidents. These all happen. But, there is a divine force over and above this. So we should actually, thank God for whatever we have, whatever we actually, are enjoying. So even if it's the 1 square meal, you're enjoying, thank God for that. Okay. So wish you all a very happy Mahavir Jayanti, my Jain community people. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please do subscribe in. And also, this is based on moon's ingress, moon's interaction with all the planets. So moon is going to be transiting your 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th houses this week. A little difficult one, but yes, Ram Navami is there to celebrate, worship Ram Lalla, and enjoy what is going to happen on that day. Spectacular things are going to take place on this day. So do watch live program. I will. I can't visit, of course, Ayodhya, so I will definitely watch it online. And of course, moon is going to be in your 6th house on the 15th. So take care of your health. Follow a fitness regime, a strict diet and regime for sure. Sports activity. Maybe you will be working on a project and you're really very busy. So spend more time on being productive rather than being in the, isolation and just sulking. Don't do that. The moon is going to be in your 7th house on the 16th and the 17th. This is a good time period for connecting with your partner. Being very possessive is not the key. Suspicion, that can also happen. So just calm down. It's not advisable. You can be very, very caring. You can be very, very nurturing kinds. You can be very emotional during this time, or maybe it's with your partner, or your partner is like that, or the people, you are surrounded with. It's not necessarily your partner or business partner. You can be emotional about your own core circle that you're with, even if you're solo. It doesn't mean 7th house is the other people. If 1st house is you, 7th house is other people around you. It could be your partner, it could be other people, depending on yourself, your status, marital status, or you're single or unmarried or married. Then here actually there is a 8th house Mars and Saturn. So this is not good for your partner's health also. And there can be, this combination can lead to a break in agreement, break in your agreement, or we can say relationship also, business relationship or your life partner relationship. So you have to take care of the health also of the partner. And then moon is going to be transiting your 8th house, and that's happening on the 18th, 19th, and 20th. For 3 days, actually, you will feel a little uneasy for a day's moon stays in a particular zone. So this might bring about some complications in your relationship, financials, or maybe stomach problem. Digestion issue happens when moon is in the 8th house. And also, you can make some wrong decisions in impulse. So make sure that you're not going overboard and getting too impulsive, too aggressive, too argumentative during this time. It's not going to be helping you. Eat right, stay light, don't eat too much. Especially when moon is in the 8th house, eat light. There can be some revelations, something which is from the past can come up. So you need to be prepared. Drive safely, be careful about your diet and health as well during this time. And lastly, moon is going to be in your 9th house on the 21st. See, 9th house is about your spiritual belief system, your religion, your as it is, Ketu has transited here, you become very, very spiritual. You sometimes it so happens that you leave everything. Spirituality is I have seen people who are very spiritual doing that as well. It's not that you're sitting in the temple or you're in the prayer room and just worshiping Lord and doing the ghanti and all that. No. It's about, people who actually, they depend so much and nothing happens. Sometimes it happens, right? Trying times. So what happens, you people sometimes just give up. But remember, maybe that's a finishing line where you're giving up. You're this close. Okay. It can happen, right? You're this close and just, you're about to touch the finishing line, but you just give up and you say, no, I don't want to. So that happens when Ketu, abrupt endings happen when Ketu is in the 9th house. So this is not the time to give up. Maybe this is the time to get more involved and immerse yourself into it, because this is the darkest portion to the dawn. Remember, the night is always darkest when it is about to, when you're approaching the sunrise. So this might be that case when moon is transiting here on the 21st. So maybe you will come across somebody who will guide you through some mentor, some religious institution you will be connecting with. Father's health you have to take care about, right, during this time period. And Mercury is, as it is, retrograde. So you have to be very careful about your financials, about your investments also. Okay. So that's what is this week, and very happy Ram Navami. Enjoy. Excuse me. Coming to Aquarius. So for Aquarius natives, first of all, I wish you all a very Shubh Ram Navami, and for the Jain community, a very happy Mahavir Jayanti. And it's a beautiful week that we are heading to with this Ram Navami. I'm really excited and thrilled. I wish you all a very, very peaceful and a very, very happy life ahead. With the moons ingress in your 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th houses this week, you have a lot of energy towards doing things now. You want that creative you that is actually growing. You want to just grow, you want to unwind, you want to know more about your own talents, you want to upgrade yourself, you want to connect with people, somehow you want to start with, on the 15th, you're planning everything. Yeah, I have to start from scratch now. I have to do it, I have to uh, mix with people. I have to be happy. I have to enjoy. Chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya when moon is in your 5th house, especially. So this will give you that that edge, towards positivity. So you will be feeling quite charged up. Conception, childbirth, connecting with children, creativity, all that happens when moon is in the 5th house. Maybe with a romantic partner, you're going on a date, quite possible. Then moon transits your 6th house on the 16th and the 17th. Beautiful again. This is the time period when moon is going to be, emotional about your job, about your profession, about your health, about your fitness, about your food, about your diet. You're obsessively compulsive. It's not in a negative term. I would not use that way, but yes, you become very sometimes you want to just keep doing something. You want to achieve that. So it's like a productivity, height of productivity when moon is in the 6th house. You can be very nurturing kinds. You can help others. You can be a doctor. Maybe you're a doctor performing surgery and you're very happy that the surgery went so well. And something exclusive, something exclusive happens in the 6th house. And it is like, you're winning over something, as if you're pinning down the negative energy around you when moon is in the 6th house. You feel very, that power packed kind of a feel that you get. Okay. So connect with your co-workers, guide them through. There is a project coming up, so you need to work on that. There is some loan that you have to repay, so you just have to work on that. But there can be that, about your health, you need to really focus more on. And for investments, for growth, you need to take the help and advice of your mentors, about your guru, with your experts that, they can help you out. You should connect with them. Okay. And then moon is going to be in your 7th house, and that's happening on the 18th, 19th, and 20th, when moon is in your 7th house zone. And this is the time period when you will be meeting your partner, your potential partner, getting married, or you're just your relationships are intertwined during this time with your feelings, and you are more prone to expressing your feelings during this time period. And you can be very emotional about your partner, about your relationship, about your business, about your maybe your traveling. You actually get into the details and the depth of your relationship. You're just thinking of nothing else, but you're thinking about your relationship. You're fighting, you're arguing about things and brooding. Or it could be that you're very, very compatible, and you're very compassionate and very nurturing kind. So either or, depends, because Saturn and Mars are also looking here, no? So this can lead to some isolation, some complications, some arguments, some aggression in the relationship also. You can be very possessive also, suspicious guy. Okay. So spend more time with your family and friends, and, work on your relationships rather than, brooding over your, your relationship. So try to reciprocate, try to reconcile rather than, getting too negative about the relationship. Moon is going to be in your 8th house on the 21st. And this is the time period when, your other people's money makes you very emotional, or your comparison with other people makes you very emotional, or very low and out. You feel that if you're focused on yourself and not on others, then you worry about what is happening with it. It drives you crazy. You can't control it at times. You don't make don't make these 2-3 days time, which is of course the next week also, tough for you. Don't compare with others. Don't have that insecurity, that fear, that desire to grow. How we actually feel miserable when we start comparing with others. Oh, he has that, I don't. Oh, she has that, I don't. So things like these, will always give you trouble. So the best is stop comparing, compete with yourself, complete yourself rather than, being jealous and possessive and making wrong, emotions. They build up and they consume you. Don't behave that way. Don't become bitter. Don't become resentful because of all this. It happens. It does happen. You feel that, you're doing everything, but someone else is taking the credit. Let them. He's watching you. Remember, he's watching everything what you're doing. You don't need anybody else's, the human's acknowledgement. You need his acknowledgement, isn't it? So when you have this kind of a feeling, always thank him. Thank God. Thank the goddess. Oh yes, thank you. I have this capability that, I can surpass others, that others should feel, uh, that, yeah, he or she did it, she did it. Wow. So when you don't crave for something that you're craving for something means that you are not good enough. So don't crave for anything. Just let it flow. Everything will fall in place. Remember, you're good. You're very, very good. Think like that. You're the best. Okay. Not in pride, not being overconfident. No. Because what happens, you people actually, think that, no, I'm not well equipped. I'm not good enough. So that is something which is actually pulling you down all the time. So once you start talking to yourself about your positive traits, about your own self, that you are having this potential, you are really doing well in life, nobody else can help you. Nobody else can help. You will keep getting consumed by those energies. Don't have, I know, have faith in him. That's all. Chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Chant 108 times daily. It will really help you because you have a Gemini sign in your 5th house. Om Ganganapataye Namo Namaha. Chant. You will see the difference. You will see the difference. Okay. Don't be indifferent to others. Okay. Coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. First of all, Pisces, I wish you all a very Shubh Ram Navami and a very happy Mahavir Jayanti. This is a beautiful, beautiful week. We are waiting for Ram Lala's, the tilak, right? So please do pray for everybody across the globe and peace and, growth and happiness all across the globe. I know every, it's not that that we are not experiencing anything which is consuming us or which is negative, but remember, these festivities are reminder calls. Things definitely get better. They will always not remain negative or bad for everyone. No, they will get better ultimately. So these are reminder calls. Have patience, follow the righteous path, be more surrendering kinds, sacrifice. This is what Lord Ram actually is conveying us. That is a reminder call. This is the birth of Lord Ram. That is why it is a beautiful, beautiful week. And of course, the time ahead. So enjoy this. So with this moon transiting through your 4th, 5th, and 6th houses and 7th houses this week, to start with, you're going to be very homey kinds. You want to spend time with your home, your family, you're introvert. You want to be with your, own core circle. Maybe your childhood friends come over, or you're just looking at the pictures, from the past, and you're just unwinding. You want to have a cup of tea, with your family, with your friends, and unwind. Or maybe you're just redoing your place, somebody's coming and you're just shaping it up. So all that happens when moon is in the 4th house. And also there is a possibility of buying and purchasing properties, selling them, and just discussing all of that as well. So that is something which happens on the 15th. Then moon moves into your 5th house on the 16th and the 17th. And this is the time when you want to just follow your hobbies. You want to be creative. You want to connect with your children if you are married and you have children. And also connecting with your partner. If you're solo, then you might just come across somebody, you might just propose someone. So this is something which is like, this is the house of intellect, basically, 5th house is the house of intellect, house of Purva Punya, house of Mantra Siddhi. So you feel like getting more spiritually inclined. You're emotionally involved with the divine energy, right? So you're going to be forming that kind of connection, that is why recite Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, or you can chant, a Vishnu Sahasranam. Vishnu Sahasranam is the key. Actually, if everyone does it every day, recite it every day, I can assure you things will get so much better, so easy for everyone. Then moon moves into your 6th house on the 18th, 19th, and 20th, stays there. And that's the time period when, you will be having, focus on productivity. You're very busy. You're that competitive edge, that we see that comes from the 6th house. 6th house is actually getting into the depth and the detail of everything. Don't be self-critical though, because this is a house of self-criticism also. But you should take everything in a stride. You should make sure that everybody is taken good care of. And don't be self-centric right now. You have to bring in leaders, okay? Leaders out of leaders. You have to make leaders out of leaders. You can't just do everything alone, isn't it? So that is something which will be the, the way to, handle this energy, in the 5th house. You might just go gymming, you might just go for a diet plan, or you might just meet the doctor during this time, or you will just, just lie low, okay, I have to work on myself, I have to work on my mental health. So that's something when moon is in the 6th house. This is a good time period for making money also. You might just go in for investments. Overseas people might just be connecting with you for some project. Collaborations can happen. Then moon is in your 7th house on the 21st. So this is the time when, Ketu is already there. So you're pretty much detached, or your partner is pretty much detached from you, and you're becoming very possessive and very caring kinds, nurturing kinds. And, this is also the time period when you become very insecure also, very possessive, when moon is in your 7th house. And this is a good time to take your partner out for dinner. Ketu is there, so maybe you can visit a prayer place, a place where, you can just, a religious place you can go to and sit and meditate. That is also a good idea. And if you're alone, so this is a little difficult for finding a partner if you're looking for one, because your expectation is pretty much high, because Rahu is in your 1st house, Ketu is in the 7th. So partner might not be similar to you, must be, following a spiritual path. This is the time period when Ketu is in the 7th house, can happen this way. So good time to travel if you want to. This is a good time for starting your education plan. You can be going in for investments also. That is also going to fetch you a good amount of money. So this is what happens during this week. And I again wish you all a very, very happy Ram Navami, Shubh Ram Navami, and Mahavir Jayanti. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay blessed, everyone. I will be taking up the question and answers very soon, and we'll be looking into the live chat as well. Thank you so much for being here and watching me live, and to the ones who will be watching it towards the later segment, later on. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Om Tat Sat.